Heyo friendos, welcome back to the stream. Today we're doing something slightly different. We're going to make a quick recap video to explain the story so far. I'm going to be doing this every 10ish hours or so to cover the whole 100-hour game, assuming I get through the whole thing. And this will help stay up to date, so I will be explaining what we've done so far. So, to start out, this is Artra. Artra is our custom character. She's a Drow monk. For those who don't know much about D&D, Drow are very unpleasant people. Monks like punching things. That's about all I know, so that's how I made a choice. Anyways, at the start of the story, we find ourselves on a Mind Flayer ship. Mind Flayers are these tentacle guys. They look kind of like Davy Jones from Pirates of the Caribbean. So basically we're here on the Flying Dutchman, but in a fantasy world, there's something that looks more like a spaceship. Anyways, Davy Jones puts a parasite behind our eye. This part was really gross, so I had my eyes closed, but I imagine it looked something like this. Anyways, I felt like this was pretty rude behavior, so I punched him, which caused the ship to crash, and somehow we survived, decided to explore the area, where we met some new companions. First was Shadowheart, the hot cleric. Shadowheart comes from Baldur's Gate. She's a cleric for an evil god, or something like that. I was honestly a bit distracted by her chest. We met Gale, the roguishly handsome wizard. After a bit of save scumming in order to save him from a magic hole, he decided to join our cause. I've drawn Gale wearing a robe for reasons that will become apparent later, but I want to stress all of my characters are wearing clothes because I'm not a pervert. Then we met Astarion, the rogue. He's a charming devil, but he's not very hot, so we're not going to go into detail here. Who cares? And everyone has a parasite because they were on the ship. We need to save ourselves by getting rid of these parasites, or in about a week we will transform into Mind Flayers. Then we decided to look around, find someone who could help. We met some druids. They didn't help much, but they said maybe their leader could help. So we agreed to save their friend. Yeah, that's roughly what we said. Save their friend and maybe commit some minor amounts of murder on the way. And so we went to the goblin village. We met this small goblin child. He was kind of a dick, so we killed him. No one actually seemed to care, so hey, it's cool. Guess everyone thought he was a dick. And so now we're back to searching for the druid. Some minor things have happened on the way. We found this really creepy book, which I read. It was not as intense as it looked. Gale told me he has a medical condition that requires him to eat clothes from time to time. I told him he could eat his own robe, and it turns out he is absolutely ripped. Maybe I should try that clothing diet. Apparently it works. Oh, and we found another parasite, which I ate. But it's okay because my imaginary friend says, hey, it's 100% organic and safe and possibly vegan. So that about sums up the story so far. As always, I'm streaming Tuesdays, Thursdays, 8 p.m. Central. Hope you tune in, and adios, friendos.